G'day everyone and welcome to another one of my Star Wars videos. Okay, I finally got some of these out of the pack, as you can see. And I gotta say, first impressions, very poor. I can't believe the lack of articulation in these, and how the figures have absolutely gone backwards. It seems that we were going from like the late 90s to around 2002 when we got to like the Clone Troopers. They were super articulated, and it continued to get better through Revenge of the Sith and the 07 30th anniversary collection. They really hit the peak about then, I reckon. And these, wow, no knees, no ankles, no elbows, no wrists. It's just I couldn't believe it when I took it out of the pack. I guess I should have looked a lot closer before I bought them. To look at them, they look great. You know, I'm still kind of happy with them, but definitely we're going backwards these days. I guess they're trying to keep them affordable, so I guess I should thank them for that, because they are still the price they were many years ago. But geez, hasn't the quality gone down? Yeah, I got to say I was really disappointed. You know, like knees, elbows, come on. You know, even the shoulders, you know, they're just back and forwards. You can't put them in any rifle poses, pistol poses. Oh, wow. I was really kind of surprised, not shocked actually. I'll go into some more details in some other videos, like this speeder. Like, there's no doubt that the speeder that they were using for many years, they needed to update, and this has been updated. In some ways better, in some ways not better. Like I said, I'll go into more detail in a coming video. That figure, although I liked it, a lack of articulation. I think that one actually does have articulation in the knees. I only opened these last night, and it was really difficult to get it onto the speeder because of the lack of articulation. And this is a pretty unnatural pose. I'll play around more with that in coming days. The actual Snowspeeder mobile, or whatever it's called, really cheaply made, but it does kind of just look good as a display piece. And I do like the Snowtroopers. They're pretty cool looking, but just, yeah, the lack of articulation, it really limits what you can do posing them in scenes. Really does. That walker, really cheaply made again. Just the plastic feels cheap. And he basically only got it for that figure anyway, just because of the shoulder pauldron. What's the focus doing? Come on. I'm going to open a lot more over the weekend probably, and I'll get them all set up together and start thinking about a decent scene to try and create. Due to the lack of articulation, I'm not going to be able to do anything too fancy, that's for sure. You know, like, you can't get them down on their knee, or holding like the blasters in both hands. That's just impossible with these figures. The only upside I found to opening these was it makes me feel a lot better about the ones I've already got. The old Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers are just vastly superior, and makes them go up in value in my mind. Just standing there, they look pretty cool. Nice and white and bright. And as long as you just got them standing, they don't look half bad. But yeah, I guess Hasbro are just trying to make them affordable for us. When you get that Snowspeeder, or not Snowspeeder, whatever it's called, Snowmobile, Snow Trooper-mobile, there's a couple of parts you've got to put together, which I guess is not bad for little kids. Personally, I would have preferred if it was already fully intact. But yeah, there's just a couple of little things you got to put together like that. The cannon and the back of the seats there, and the rails. And those rails there, and the rails at the back. That is a firing cannon. That one doesn't have anything firing. The figures, the Snowtroopers, really easy to stand. The Flame Troopers are much harder to get to stand without a stand. I'll probably eventually break out some of my stands so that they're just easier to set up. But as I said, I will open a lot more over the weekend. I'll open pretty much everything else. Give it a bit more feedback on them, and think about creating a half decent scene. I might do some comparisons with the older speeder bikes. I might even break out some of the older figures too to give you a direct comparison as well. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. As always, may the Force be with you.